The Walkers were everything a small-town family dreamed to be. Dr. Samuel Walker, a respected veterinarian, ran a quiet clinic at the edge of Ashbine, Oregon. His wife, Julia, was a former nurse, devoted to her family, elegant in her stillness, warm to everyone she met. Their 5-year-old son, Ethan, loved dinosaurs. Baby Sophie, just 6 months old, had already stolen the town's heart. Neighbors called him Storybook. No enemies, no drama, just a family living a good life. But in the shadows of the forest, something watched. On Friday, September 3rd, 1976, the Walkers packed up their green Ford pickup, camping gear, fishing rods, diapers, Julia's famous lemon muffins. They were heading deep into the Siskiyou Mountains to a quiet, remote area called Arrowhead Creek. No cell phones, no rangers, just wilderness. They'd camped there before. Julia even scribbled a note to her mother back Monday night. By the falls, the truck pulled away at dusk. They never came back. If you're already pulled into this mystery, consider subscribing. It helps more people find stories like this one. Monday evening came and went. Julia's mother, Rose, had cooked dinner, lasagna, garlic bread, Ethan's favorite. She watched the clock turn 7, then 8, then 9. She called the house. No answer. She called Sam's clinic. The phone rang out. The silence wasn't just unsettling, it was unnatural. Julia never broke promises. Sam was never late. Something was wrong. Before sunrise Tuesday, Rose got in her car and drove straight toward the woods. Arrowhead Creek was quiet. Too quiet. The tent was still standing. A thermos of coffee sat on the picnic table. Half full, a baby blanket hung on a folding chair. Julia's book was left open, face down on a log. Page 84. Fishing rods leaned against a stump. A stuffed toy lay in the dirt. No blood. No struggle. No sign of panic. Everything was perfectly still, as if the family had simply stepped out. But they hadn't. The Ashbine Sheriff's Department mobilized immediately. Over 200 volunteers poured into the mountains. National Guard helicopters swept the tree line with infrared sensors. Search dogs picked up faint trails, only to lose them near a rocky ridge. Divers scoured nearby creeks. Nothing. Then, a break. The family's golden retriever, Rusty, was found wandering near a general store 5 miles away. Muddy, hungry, alone, but alive. 7 months passed. Snow fell. Spring arrived. Then on April 17th, 1977, 2 prospectors stumbled upon a small cave hidden behind thick brush. Inside, they found the remains of Julia, Ethan, and baby Sophie. They had been carefully concealed beneath a pile of stones. Julia and Ethan had both been shot. Sophie may have died from exposure. 50 yards away, tied to a tree with old wire, was Sam, decomposed, bound, alone. Rumors spread fast, and suspicion fell hard on a man named Dwayne Little, a recently paroled violent offender. He'd been seen near the campground that same weekend. He drove a truck that matched a witness description. His girlfriend later told police he had a .22 rifle, and he refused to explain where he'd been during Labor Day. In prison, a fellow inmate claimed Dwayne confessed, tied the man to a tree, watched the baby die, shot the woman begging. But there were no fingerprints, no weapon, no trial, just whispers in the dark. The Walker case was quietly closed but never solved. Julia's mother, Rose, moved away, but returns every year on Labor Day. Alone, she walks the trail back to Arrowhead Creek. She places a single candle where the tent once stood. Some say they've seen a woman in white walking near the forest, holding a baby, but legends fade, and justice never came. Sometimes the forest gives back what it takes, but not the truth. If you found this story haunting, subscribe for more unsolved mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.